Hey bearded warriors, Doug Budger here. Hey, we're gonna go over some more beard tips. Check this out. We're gonna go over what you need to do to your face before you start growing that full beard. You're gonna shape it. You're gonna shape it using something that us beardos hate the most, the razor. Since everybody's face comes in different shapes and sizes, you really need to assess what's going on here. You need to look at what God gave you, or your parents, or the mailman, or whoever the fuck, and see what the hell's you got going on. Now you can see up here, I keep myself shaved in a little square formation, and that's because right here I don't grow in hair so well. Does it mean I don't got a long dick? Maybe. You'll never know. Your mom will. But I gotta shave it down because I want the most fullness on my face with this hair coming out, right? And that goes the same with the bottom. Some people can grow hair all the way down to the damn chesticles. Well, I can only grow it down so far on my neck, but I don't want to be looking like a fucking retard, so I'm going to shave it up some, and we'll talk about that here shortly. Now, when I talk to you yahoos about this doggone trash, I'm going to speak to you as if you're just starting to grow your beard. You actually want to have about maybe a month or two's worth of hair coming out of your face before you start shaping it the way you want. Because if not, it's just not going to be right. You're not going to be able to see. You're going to need a magnifying glass, kind of like when you got to go pee at night. So anyways, make sure you got some growth. Get yourself a nice little boar brush. Alright, good bristles. You can find it in your little superstores. The other thing is go to GNC or wherever and get you some pine tar soap. This stuff's really good. This is what I use to shave with. You know, make sure you have the razor. We won't talk too loud. And then, you know, later on in life, whenever you do have some manliness on your face, you'll get yourself a nice hard comb. So whenever you get to that point and you're ready to shape your face, you know, get it the way you want, you're going to take that boar brush and you're going to brush your face out. You're going to brush it down. You're going to brush everywhere. You're going to brush, brush, brush. You know, you might not have that much hair there, but you need to brush it down anyway. You need to try and get it all going in one direction, okay? Now, sometimes on your neck, it'll grow in different swirls. It doesn't matter. Just brush it out the best way you can, you know, and that kind of helps stimulate some growth anyway. But you want to see where you're at, like, all over your face. Sometimes your hairs will stick together and it'll look like you got, you know, patches, but when you brush it out, you really don't. It's like a fucking magic trick. It's crazy. So once you do all that, then you're going to see what you're working with, and you're going to find those patches, just like I told you earlier on this mug of mine. I kind of have some soft patches up in here, so I shave down. Now, I shave down a little bit further because I really wanted some thick mess down here. So what I do is I get myself some nice, warm, soapy water or water, whatever. I rinse my face a little bit, you know, use some of this pine tar soap, get a nice little lather. You want to be able to see your face still. And the reason why that is because you want to see what you're working with. If you lather up with shaving creams and all that jargon, you're not going to be able to see shit. I mean, what the fuck are you doing anyway? So that pine tar soap, it'll lather up. It's not going to be too crazy. You'll still be able to see your hairs, and then you can shave down to where your hair is the most thickest, okay? But the trick is being symmetrical. Do one side at a time. When you come to your mustache, go along the line of your lip in your mustache, okay? You can see this crease right here, and that's what you want to shave along, all right? Don't jack up your mustache. Too many people do that. They shave into their mustache and are like, fuck, I gotta do it all over again. Oh, fuck, growing a beard. I'm just gonna be a vagina the rest of my life. So make sure that you go along that line, and like I said, right here, it's a little box. It's like a little jade box, all right? You're gonna look at yourself in the mirror, you're gonna put your fingers right next to each other, and when you line that out with your finger, guess what? That's where you're gonna fucking shave down to next. And like I said, go down in a downward motion to find out where you're at. And you'll see as you take out some of the lathered pine tar soap, you know, where you're gonna be, all right? After that's done, then you can go upwards to get a really clean shave, all right? Down first, you know, with your beard, then against it to really get down there. I don't suggest that too much. Sometimes that's where people mess up. They can't get it right, but be very careful. This is not anything you want to rush. If you want a good beard, you need to take your time. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. You need to take your time and be patient with it, because with patience comes a beard. Now there's a couple different areas on your neck that you can shave to. It depends, it's all up to you. Some people go all the way up to their jawline right underneath it, and they'll shave all the way up there. I did that at first just so I can have my front face with that facial hair, you know, kind of look like some slick Rick, I don't fucking know. I tried it out and it was cool, but then as my beard started growing out, I didn't have anything underneath. So I kind of had to stop shaving under there and catch it back up, and it was pretty ridiculous. You know, still trying to figure this whole thing out. So anyways, whenever you're going underneath, you want to go, my best bet is to trim or to shave up to the crease of your neck, right where your neck bends, and you'll be able to see it along here, okay? And what happens is it may not look right at first, but as your beard grows out, it's going to cover it up. But you need that a lot of that neck and underneath that chin on that little gobbler of yours, you need that hair to come out so it can push everything out and be full. If not, you're going to have a flappy beard and you're going to look like some fucking Dragon Con retard. And I'm not saying Dragon Con is a retard, I'm just saying fucking be some mystical goblin from Endor, I don't know. But you can do that, or you can take it up, you know, box it a little bit higher. I went a little bit higher, as you can see. Kind of hard to see. You know, below my chin, along this line, right above where my neck creases. And that's because it's real patchy in here for me. I don't know why, but it's like I got some kind of thick neck that just won't let hair grow down here. So, like I said, I'm going to trim it up to where my hair is most thickest. Now, just like on top of your face, I told you earlier, you want to shave down with your beard, and that's the same thing with your neck. Go ahead and lather up some of that pine tar soap, put a good line underneath there so you can see what you're working with, and chop in and take it down, all right? Get that razor, get in there and chop it in and bring it down, all right? That way you can see where your line starts and you can follow it. And, you know, look at your whole neck as you do this shit. Yeah, fuck you. And, you know, follow that gradient and take your time. Like I said, if you don't take your time and you don't have patience with this trash, you're going to jack yourself up. So once you establish that line and you're shaving down, that way you can shave up to it, all right? And you'll feel resistance once you get there, just slightly. So don't do it too hard or you'll go all the way up and then you'll look like a fucking circus freak. So make sure whenever you're getting in there, go to the resistance, and as your beard grows out, you can still do the same thing. As you're shaving up, you'll feel that resistance and you just let it go, man. Just fucking let it go. You know, then you can pick your beard up and do the same thing. I really don't worry about it because you know what? My beard covers it up and I don't give a fuck. So that's really it on trimming up your beard, shaping it, getting it to where you have the fullest amount of hair coming out. Now another area I do is right in here, because some motherfuckers, they can grow this whole thing out right here. And it all looks like is you got hair and two fucking lips. I can't do that. I only grow hair right here and in the middle, and I have these two white patches. So I trim it up to where I got a nice neat square right here, you know, and that's all I'm doing. Am I shaving too much off? That's your opinion. I don't know. I don't feel like I am. I feel like I'm trimming it to my needs, and that's what everybody needs to do, okay? This is up to you. This is trimming yourself and getting yourself prepped to your best abilities of growing a beard. Not everybody's the same, okay? Lots of people are different. That's just how we came out, all right? So keep that in mind while you're doing this. Stay motivated. If you need help, holler at me. I don't give a fuck. But just keep on going, man. As President Bush said, keep growing that beard, man. So in closing, all I want to say is that, you know, this is all up to you. Not everybody trims their hair or shapes their face, you know. I mean, this is all, you know, up to what you want to do. Don't let other people, you know, wear you down, or, you know, you see some guy and his whole fucking face looks like goddamn Wolverine or some shit. Who cares, man? This is all about your abilities. So, like I said, keep yourself motivated. And as beardos, we should keep each other motivated, all right? So I don't want to hear none of this bashing other beards or whatever. You know, I don't care if all you can grow is fucking Fu Manchu. Grow that shit out, man. Let it go. Help your brother. Help your bearded brother. Let's keep each other motivated, all right? Doc out, brothers.